everyone, this is Sky. Welcome to Sky's Intuition. I hope you're having a blessed time, blessed day, blessed moment. Let's do a reading. Oops, not motor vehicle, something about candle magic and taking the fifth, about a motor vehicle. Divine source. May the light that you shine upon me shine through me and be a shield of protection that protects me morning, noon, and night, no matter the situation or circumstance. I am divinely protected and guarded and guided. Divine, please console anyone who is in need at this time. And thank you for the divine blessing of this divine message and the divine protection. I did a mini reading this morning. I had to get off of it, man. Did you see that? That was wild. That was wild, those cards. So I was like, let me get out of this. I don't know I don't know. Take it as it resonates always. Use your own perception and intuition. Exercise your intuition muscle and use your own intuition. Do not make the situation your circumstance, nor the circumstance your situation. And I want to extend that to, like, if you're out and about amongst people you know, your friends, your family. I mean, look at this. Look at this. And you're, no matter what, you have no feasible reason to believe what you believe about this person, but your gut keeps telling you something funny. Take a step back. Bench warrant. Somebody has a bench warrant. This is June, so I said I wanted to do this contest in June. So I might start June 15th, the contest. I'm going to do a new card. I think in, maybe in the black deck, I'm going to do a new card. I wanted to see how it pops off here first. I'd say once a week. No, that's not enough time. Let me think on it, because I have till June 15th. But I want to run a contest for you guys. Notary. Somebody has a bench warrant for notarizing something, or a notary is involved. Earth intelligence is involved. Earth sign, some kind of grounding. This could have to do with money, as the earth signs always do. Nothing but problems here. Somebody's experiencing nothing but problems. Possibly with money or with the truth. That popped out, so we'll take the truth. Okay? Divine, tell us more. Somebody for sure has a bench warrant. Protection, Psalm 91. I keep telling you guys, I'm being, I know it. When you know, you know. And I know somebody's trying to attack me in some way in the middle of the night when they think that I'm sleeping, so I'm not aware. And the divine always wakes me up, so cut it out. You know? I mean, we're both not getting sleep because the divine wakes me up, and then I go in prayer, and then you stay up, and the Nine of Swords energy. So, and then I go back to sleep. So it's not really smart to be doing stuff. I think, you know, they think if they do it in the middle of the night, that you don't know, but you do. You shall have no other gods before me. Protection psalm. They don't worship the same God you do. The God that you worship is the God of David and Isaac and Abraham. First house, personality, confidence, appearance, recognition, and character. Solid. Your character is pretty solid here. And that's the problem, is that you are, not only are you protected, and your beliefs are in line here with the protection psalm, with the house of David. David is the one who the psalms are actually hymnals that are meant to be sung. They're not really little sayings, in case somebody doesn't know that. They're actually hymnals. And you shall have no other gods before me is the first commandment. Keys. And dating sites. Somebody put you on dating sites? You're not on dating sites. What the heck? Or stay away from negative people. They have a problem for every solution. So you don't go on dating sites. A lot of negative people on dating sites. Not for nothing. I mean, there could be positive people out there, but a lot of people come with baggage. What's the problem? Even in the best of circumstances, people so often come with baggage. You want to know what you're going to run into, right? You want to know what the freight train is. Safety deposit box. The problem is whatever about this safety deposit box. Emotional intelligent. You're too emotionally intelligent. Does somebody think that you have keys to a safety deposit box? Or they're trying to give you keys to a safety deposit box? Stage performance. Making crap up on dating sites. Appraisal. So people are judging you as putting on a show, or somebody is judging somebody who is a celebrity performer. This is a U.S. court agreement. Something maybe behind the scenes in court. About something with regards to medicine. And a step-parent. Ooh. Okay. At the bottom of the deck we have case wide open. So they're still investigating here. I told you that there's investigations going on because there's so many people involved in the not doing the right thing and being a shit. All right. Anyway, let's see. Before I put these cards away, I thought I'd give them another turn, see what we could find out. Divine's been talking to me. If you're my A1 Day ones, you know it's true, man. Those cards have been like the energy I've been channeling has been like off the chain. Thank you for those who view my channel and view my videos. I really appreciate you way more than you even could have any idea. I do. Thank you to my A1 Day ones. I love you guys. You know that I do. Welcome new subscribers. Welcome current subscribers. Aiding and abetting. So somebody here is an accomplice. You know, you could be arrested for being an accomplice after the fact just because you did the wrong. You knew better and you didn't do better. Bench warrant. Or you didn't turn somebody in. You knew they were doing something. Bench warrant. Set up to fail. Somebody here has a bench warrant out for them because they set somebody up, or they had a bench warrant, tried to get a bench warrant out on you. Somebody notarized it. Fake. 180, completely changed. No, 180. This is like you did a 180 on someone. They were trying to get this bench warrant set up on you. Earth intelligence, scarce mentality. This is the Five of Pentacles energy. Somebody wanted you to think that you had the glass half empty instead of half full. Okay? Nothing but problems. Mr. Fake Nice Guy is having nothing but problems. Well, yeah, you're fake. Go away now. Go away. I'm supposed to be bothered with your fake crap. Skating, the truth, skating on thin ice. Somebody's skating on thin ice because you know the truth. What? Protection Psalm 91. Wasting your time. Somebody wants you to feel like you're wasting your time with this protection. Or they're wasting theirs because you are protected. Lights on, but no one's home. You shall have no other gods before me. They want you to act like dumb yourself down. Just be a Barbie girl, look good, and not have a brain. I could while away the hours and talk among the flowers. Oh, the thoughts that I'd be thinking, I could be another Lincoln if I only had a brain. These people maybe have told people that they had control over you. Gratitude. You have an attitude of gratitude here for your recognition. First house. You're a very grateful person. You're somebody who just loves being. You know, you're being recognized as somebody who has an attitude of gratitude. Solid. Playing hooky. Somebody wants you to leave this whole thing behind. This attitude of gratitude. Somebody also I'm hearing that somebody wants to give the impression that they are telling you what to do, what to say, what to be, and you should be grateful to them. They're telling people this. Keys, self-obsessed. Somebody wants to be the empress or the princess. They're self-absorbed. Keys. I don't know what they have the keys to. I don't know about them in keys. Maybe they like Alicia Keys. I don't know. Something about keys. Last name could be Keys. Anything about keys. Okay. Easily distracted. Dating sites. Somebody here is acting... I don't know. They're on dating sites, but they're not really... I don't know. They're easily distracted on dating sites, or they date many different people. Somebody... No, we don't do this. We don't do this. Somebody's having an affair with somebody they work with. Okay? Stay away from negative people. They're problems for solution. So you kind of, I don't know. Somebody may be on a dating site. They met and they started working with them. They got them a job or something, or they got them involved. It's somebody that they met on a dating site that got them involved in something here. What's the problem? Optimism. Cautiously optimistic. So somebody is like looking at this person going, you know, like, why don't you want to do it? Whatever it is. Or, you know, we're going to be rich, or we're going to do this, or we're going to do that. And what's the problem? Why don't you see it the way I do or something here? Safety deposit box. Wait, it's too many cards. I'm sorry, stuck in the middle. So does somebody have... I'm still seeing keys for the safety deposit box. Crash and burn. Somebody was on the way to you, possibly with these keys. Somebody got into an accident, possibly on a motorcycle, but, you know, this didn't work out. I think somebody was trying to get... If they gave you this, everything would be squared. I don't know, but because they're insincere. They may have... somebody here may have tried to do something to your automobile to get you into a car crash. But you know, your emotional intelligence is telling you that this person, look, they have two phones at either ear. Getting instructions from one person and giving them to another. They're by the middleman in some crime or something here. Stage performance. You will win in the end. You will win in the end. So don't worry about it. People judging you, calling you a stage act. You can't, you know, certain things you just can't stage. How would you do that? Appraisal. Somebody is valuing you as very resourceful. Okay. As very resourceful, very resilient. You can handle things that most people have a problem with, maybe. Maybe somebody said you couldn't, that you were ditzy. Bringing back to life. Something's coming back into court. Look. What does this say here? Oh, rest in pieces. Rest in pieces. So something's falling apart in court. There's some disagreement. Medicine. Parental alienation. Somebody has alienated someone because of some kind of poisoning or something that they're doing with drugs. And I don't mean Mary J. I mean popping pills or doing something illegal here. And that has alienated them from the parent. Or it is the parent giving tough love to a child. Something of that nature. Some step-parent acts like a child, wants to be a kid again. They want to be a kid. Childish behavior from a step-parent that's easily bothered. Easily. Okay? So let's see. Let's just stay on topic. I'll leave the cards out here. Somebody wanted you to fail. They wanted a bench warrant for your arrest, but something about you changed, and they couldn't get the signature. They couldn't get the signature. Ooh, wait. So what were they trying to do? What's this? Set up to fail for this bench warrant. What is this bench warrant about, Divine? What's set up to fail? Thank you guys so much for watching. Really. Get a little bit of everything here. We are a smorgasbord with the main focus on tarot and intuitive readings. Main male in reverse. So somebody that you thought was your main squeeze didn't think they were. They were there. They were either to set you up to fail or they were set up to fail. Take it as it resonates. 180, completely changed. A message here that you completely changed. This is something that was notarized. Okay, and sealed documents. Something here. But to do something here, somebody got a signature on some documents, but you changed privileged lady into, they wanted to take something from a privileged lady. They wanted you to feel like you didn't deserve something or you didn't have something. Earth sign intelligence. So this is somebody who had money, who was treated like they didn't have any money. So somebody could have been hiding it from you. Okay. This is this fake guy in court who is nothing but problems. They're always in court. This couple and skating on thin ice. Because the truth, somebody did not have this child. This child is not somebody's. Skating on thin ice. The truth is coming out. Child in reverse. Either this is not their child, or they did not have a child, or something about a child in reverse. So this could be a child who also could be, difficult. Nothing but problems. Parents could be going to court all the time for this child as well. And this child may be skating on thin ice. The truth about this child. Protection, wasting your time. Wait, come on. Okay, somebody wants you to feel that you're wasting your time on this path with your divine, your divinity. Lights on, but nobody's home. You shall have no other gods before me. They don't want you protected. They want you to feel like you're wasting your time so they can control you. A main female. Lights on, nobody's home. They want you to only worship them. Gratitude. Somebody here wants you in jail, imprisoned, in control, where they can tell you what to do, when to do it, what to wear, when to crap, when to get up, when to go to bed. They want complete control to have you imprisoned. Solid. Playing hooky. Some gift may be coming in the mail today for you. Especially if you're staying home. Expectation, self-obsessed. Somebody here who was you may be getting keys to something in the mail. It could be the safety deposit box. What about it? I don't know. I don't know what's in it. I don't know anything about it, guys. I've never had a safety deposit box. The bank used to give you one for free after you reach a certain age. They don't do that anymore. Something hasn't changed. Somebody doesn't want to change something here. Even though they're on dating sites, they don't want to move out of this house. Even though they're not technically with this person anymore. I'm telling you. Chitting where you'll eat. Stay away from negative people. This is a thief. This is this is two people that collaborated together. I told you. Somebody has this optimism that they could get away with stealing this, and they want to know if this other person, like, what's your problem? Why can't you do this? High honor, optimism, you know? This is like cautiously optimistic. Crash and burn. This didn't work out. Somebody was cut off here, and they might have been cut off, and they might have passed on. An automobile wreck, a motorcycle accident, or something, or they wanted this for you before you could get the keys to the safety deposit box. Somebody you work with, you're emotionally intelligent enough to know the people that you work with. Some of them are sincere and some of them aren't. There's somebody who is watching you at work who's reporting back to base. Reporting back to base. You will win in the end with the sudden wealth. It is your destiny to have this. So just hold on. I know everybody's like, I want my money, I want my money. But because of somebody is appraising your gift here as well, that you might have gifted or whatever, however much this, I mean, come on now, you've got like a multitude of people up against you. So what is the monetary? There goes my chimes. But what kind of price tag could you possibly put on this? I mean, seriously. Bringing back to life something in the courts is being brought back up. Somebody's work. Somebody made an agreement in court to allow to stop messing with your work. Maybe something in court to avoid this imprisonment. This flipped up. Parental alienation. I'm going to put it back. I think the divine was trying to tell me more about this agreement. To avoid going to jail, they have to stop what they're doing. Parental alienation. A community did something to alienate you from a child, or somebody isn't allowed to see a child, or somebody has a restraining order, a child, a parent and a child, or a community against a community here. Something about a community selling some kind of medicinal medication, pharmaceutical medication, possibly under-the-counter medication type of thing. A mature man is very childish. They're a step-parent. Something here about this mature man is saying that you're childish, or step-parent is very childish when it comes to a mature man. Somebody here wants to get this unexpected income. This wealthy man left it to you, mature woman, and somebody wants you to pay someone else for being fake. They left it to you, but someone paid someone else to be you, to fake that they were you, to receive it. Right? People are very, very, like the stuff that they would do is just off the chain. Off the chain. I mean, who behaves like this? Who? Nobody I would ever want to associate with, ever. And unfortunately, I have. You know what I'm saying? So, let's see. Divine, how can we help the collective here by closing this out? Since they will win in the end, Divine is setting up the ending for all involved. The end means everybody, not just one or two people. Okay? Main male in reverse, bench warrant. Work occupation, bench warrant. So this is somebody's job to go out to, maybe somebody's getting arrested on their job for a bench warrant. Set up to fail. Somebody feels like they were set up to fail in their job or something. But there's a bench warrant for them, honey. What are you talking about? Okay, grief and adversity. Somebody's really upset because you changed, and you're not going to sign this, and they're not going to get it notarized, and they're not going to, all the things that ain't going to happen for them. This privileged lady is depressed. Earth sign feminine. They're losing money here. They're starting to feel like the money's running out. Yep, this fake person's being fake Mr. Nice Guy and fake person. Right, guys? Didn't I tell you? Was having nothing but problems in court. Bringing fake people in to make believe they're you and all kinds of stuff. And this judge, whoever this judge is this time, is like, you know, hip to the script. They're like, no, no. Okay? So there's some kind of ultimatum being given here to keep somebody out of jail. It's this child in reverse. So this could be a child that you're estranged from. This could be loss of a child, as in my case, in both and situations. And like I said, this judge is skating on this person who, this estrangement with this child. This judge is finding out the truth here. They're finding out the truth, and somebody's skating on thin ice. Either this judge is or this child is. Pathway. They're depressed that you took this path. They wanted you to think you were wasting your time. They wanted to put you in a state of depression, that your protection wasn't working. Sudden rich, main female. Thou shalt worship no other gods before me. This is a main female who wants to puppeteer this money that you're going to receive. They want to slide in and be and so they could stay the privileged lady. They don't want to be removed. And here's a marriage here. Somebody's personality, character, gratitude. Somebody is telling somebody, you marry me or you're going to jail. I mean, seriously, that's the I told you an ultimatum was made. This was the ultimatum was made for marriage. Solid, plain hooky, gift. Prison, yeah. See? This person is going to jail anyway for not, I don't know, something they did or something they did not do. This is prison. That's what's expectation. Somebody's expecting these keys out of this they're all right. Whoa, guys, let me take my crystal here. You see this marriage? Somebody's got a partner in jail currently, right? And they're like off with another partner somewhere else. They're self-obsessed and they're expecting a child. So this might have been somebody they divorced and put in jail or bound in something here to get some money to marry this person over here. Something didn't change though. Like, this person didn't change. They still go on dating sites with this gift. Easily distracted. They wanted to distract you so that you wouldn't see this gift. Success in love. Alright, so somebody here got into a partnership with somebody that they met at work or through a dating site, okay? They met this person through a dating site and they partnered up with them. High honor. And this person promised them, like, hey, you know, we'll have this and we'll have that. High honor. This person's going to die in a short while. This is what they promised them, that you would that you would pass away. No problem. This person would be in high honor. That's what they promised this person. Distant horizons. Yeah, his thoughts that this is going to crash and burn. They're getting cut off. So they were even used. Oh my gosh, this is the most malicious feminine that I could think of. What they did was they got this person, talked into a partnership to come against you, right? And then they talked somebody else into coming against them. Because there can be, like, they're like the Highlander. There can be only one. Military person is working, or some type of intelligence agency, Earth intelligence. Military, they're on the ground. These people are on the ground around you, surrounding you at work. I don't know if they're reporting back. Somebody is in the military, though. Sudden wealth. Tell me more. Tell me more about this sudden wealth and the stage performance. Good lady. See? The money's going to a good lady. I don't care what sign you are. If you're a good person, you're going to get the money. Okay? Good luck, gift, resourceful, appraisal. I told you. They have to, like, how much is this worth? Look at all the stuff that's been going on here behind your back just to keep this money. Lives have been lost. Babies have been born. Whole communities. Yeah, look. Bringing back to life something in the courts. That somebody's being arrested on their job. Where's that other job thing here? This military person might end up getting arrested at work. You see this? This is work and work. So these people are getting arrested. I always look at the stagecoach as Wells Fargo, so somebody here may have some money in Wells Fargo and don't even know it. Community. Whole community alienated you for some type of parental alienation. A community here for luck, for fortune. They did it. And now this mature man is going to see the step parent, because the step parent is involved as being very childish. You see this judge and this judge. There's two different judges here. So this judge accepted the fake privileged lady, and this judge is saying, case is open, man. This ain't, no, not today, Satan. Not today, fake person. Are you getting any more unexpected income that belongs to this person from this wealthy man who passed away, and you changed everything so they could be in poverty? No. No, 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 no. Hope you enjoyed it, because now everybody involved is going to jail. Or most of them. Some of them are passing away, I gotta be honest. But your protection, don't you give up on this protection psalm. Say it regularly. I don't say it every day as much, but I do convene with with the Most High, my higher consciousness, my source of being, daily. And I suggest you do the same. It will never steer you wrong, and it's a wonderful way to be protected from your enemies. And remember, Psalm 91 means you're from the house of David. And David did a lot of things, but still in all, he's David. You know what I mean? He set up his somebody to be killed because he lusted for this man's wife. He did some things, you know. So did Solomon. But here's the bottom line: is that they came to a realization that these things meant nothing if you didn't have God in your life. I mean, that these things could be, how can I put it, that there's a form of repentance. They drew closer to God because of these problems, with their lust, with their addictions, and with their health, and with their wealth, and with everything else. They asked God, what would you do? You know, and God spoke to them directly. Like, yeah, I'm sure God spoke to David and said, hey man, you know, that's considered a murder here. You gotta do something about that. And on and on and on and on. And so on and so forth. But this came to no good. This came to no good. Because we got a new judge, and the new judge is like, how petty are you, my dear, to come before me in court and try and tell me that this person doesn't deserve this money? Who are you to decide who deserves what? And the fact that you falsified evidence and documentation here, getting false notaries, and created a fake marriage, put people in jail that don't belong there so that you could continue on your little spree of God knows what nonsense. Stay tuned to find out what happens, or watch the prior video. And I'll see you soon. Peace.